Hi there! I know why you clicked on this video. It's probably because you're interested in history. Well, today I'm in Upper Austria in a region called Innviertel and in a small village called Fucking. Well, you see, I know German is hard to pronounce for non-Germans and if some villages or cities are in question. So just repeat a few times and it's going to be natural for you. So it's Fucking. Well, you see, I went through the history of this small village in the last few days, and I would like to share all the information that I gathered with you and then analyze, of course, at the end what I saw and what I could share with you. So let's just jump into the history of Fucking. So the first time a settlement was mentioned here is in 6th century AD because of a Bavarian nobleman called Focko. So that's probably where the village got its original name, but of course the name changed throughout the centuries as the German language started to standardize, and the official accounts of a village on this territory was first mentioned in 1070 AD because of a nobleman called Adolphus von Woking. So let's go a little bit deeper into the village and see how the village looks like today and compare it with old maps from the Habsburg monarchy and what we can see today and in the past. Throughout the centuries, the village didn't develop that much. Today, the village has approximately a population of 100 and approximately 35 houses. The interesting thing is that the main road that we're driving on now, and which goes through the center of the village, remained the same throughout centuries, connecting Fucking with Tarsdorf. And also, as you can see, most of the houses are located on the main street. There is also something interesting about the landscape surrounding that small village, and that's the forests to the west and the north. Here is a satellite image of the small village and the surroundings, and as you can see, there are big forests to the west and the north. And if we compare this image and the surroundings with the old maps, we can see that not a lot has changed in the landscape of that small village. So to understand the history of Fucking, we need to understand the history of the whole municipality that Fucking belongs to. So Fucking belongs to the municipality of Tarsdorf. I'm currently now at Tarsdorf, and this is the church of Tarsdorf. And as Fucking is a small village, they don't have their own church or school, so people are very connected to this town. So they come here to go to church, to school, and some of them even come here to work. So when you go through the censuses of the Habsburg monarchy, you don't see Fucking as a separate entity, but all the data that was collected from the censuses for that village is collected to the number of the whole municipality. So unfortunately, I didn't find much information what happened to this region during the Reformation, including also Fucking. But as I went through the neighborhood, I saw mostly Roman Catholic churches, so I guess they were Roman Catholic during the Reformation age, or they sided with the Roman Catholic Church. So I'm going to keep this last chapter short, and it's about the Second World War. So Austria was the first victim of Germany with the Anschluss. So Austria was occupied by the Germans, and as the Second World War went on, the Allies liberated Austria and Austria became an independent nation. But as it was the case in Germany, Austria was occupied by Allied forces, and Upper Austria, where we are now, including Innviertel, where we are also now, and Tarsdorf, and also including Fucking, were under American rule. So as this part of Austria was occupied by the Americans, actually a lot of British and American soldiers went to that small town to make a picture in front of the sign. And of course the local people didn't know English that well back then in Austria, and especially in small villages because they weren't that educated. So they wondered what it is, and of course they interacted with the soldiers later on, and they actually kind of figured out why they were taking pictures in front of the sign. So yeah, that's kind of the Second World War short version of Upper Austria, including Tarsdorf and Fucking. if you like this project and if you want to support future projects that aren't that mainstream, you know, like World War I, World War II and so on, just go in the description below there. You can find a Patreon page. You can support me that way. And yeah, have a good day and bye from Fucking.